What is up, fam? Hope this message finds you all well and in good spirits. Wanted to talk today about something that I was thinking about as I'm getting ready to get rid of this 2015 Mustang EcoBoost Premium. And that is, I've had the car for a little over 2 years now, two and a half months or so. The car has about 35,000 miles on it. And I wanted to give my 2-year impressions or review, what I think, what I like, what I don't like. Do I recommend this car if you're a prospective Mustang EcoBoost pre-owned market shopper? If you may or may not know, this is actually a lease. And what I'm paying for it, when I'm turning in, how's it work with the 2018 Mustang. This car has about 5 months left on the lease. I am paying $400 a month, 3 years, 36,000 miles. I have 35,000. I'll be a little bit over by the time I turn the car in, but things I want to talk about here is modifications and or performance. And what I recommend as far as if you're going to modify this car for looks, it's the EcoBoost Mustangs are some of the best looking S550 Mustangs on the internet or at car shows, because a lot of people just go for the hard Parker look, and they're just awesome because, you know, unfortunately an EcoBoost is not built to be like a performance car like a GT or a GT350. It's actually the economy Mustang. It is, there's a lot of bumps there. It is the economy Mustang. And that, if you're going to get an EcoBoost Mustang, you have to really think about what your intentions are. If your intentions are to go fast and sound loud, I would recommend you get a GT. But if your intentions are you want the looks, you want to save on gas and the insurance, and heck, you want to be in, you like a turbo, you like a blow off, you like that kind of that fun of that torque and that PSI, then go for it. What I recommend, if you want to get EcoBoost, but you just want to do moderate to minimal performance modifications, these are like my top 5 that I recommend you do. I would recommend a Cobb access port. 2, I would go with Adam Brunson as my tuner. No asshole tune, because he's not he's straightforward, let's put it that way. I would definitely get a intercooler. From there you can look at things like a wastegate actuator, turbo back exhaust, messing with suspension. It depends from there how much you want to do. One of the things I want to talk about too is the dreaded eco boom. The eco boom that happens, that if you're in an EcoBoost enthusiast or in that community, you've seen people post and another one. Basically, if you do normal things like oil changes, you try to be thoughtful about the parts you get. Definitely change your spark plugs frequently, and listen to your tuner, listen to your car. You should be fine. Unfortunately, there is just bad luck, and there are things that happen. This is a new platform, and if you think that 5.0s don't blow, then you're mistaken. Cars, engines do blow, and sometimes you get lucky and you get a good service department, and they will give you a full warranty, or Ford hasn't found the issue was on you. So definitely check out that video if you have more questions about the EcoBoom thing. So I'm talking about the exterior now, and one of the amazing things that Ford has done with this S550 platform, which is its best-selling sports car in the world now. It is. I know there might be some Challenger and Camaro fans watching this. Nothing against you guys. I love the platforms, but the Mustang, since it's come out, is the best-selling car, sports car in the world. It's just because it speaks to everybody's taste. I'll say it again. If you don't mind not having the traditional V8 sound, and you don't mind getting ragged on by the GT 5.0 or even the other V8 muscle car people, I would definitely recommend that you go forward and purchase an EcoBoost Mustang. After 2 years, I love this car and I've had a great time with it, but the only reason I'm getting a GT is because I'm ready for a new experience. I'm ready for to share a new journey with you in the channel. To get back to the interior and what I like, and let's talk about the seats. I'm an average size, average height. I'm about 5'10", and the seats fit me good. I'm comfortable. My one complaint is that the heated and cool seats aren't as cool and warm as I'd like them to be. One of the things that I just love about this car is the driving modes, that you can go from Sport Plus to track to snow wet to normal. The steering modes are cool because you have a normal, sport, and comfort. Just disclaimer, I like to keep it in comfort and I like to keep it in Sport Plus, and I like the traction control off. We still have advanced track, but it's fun to do. I get really good pulls and really good performance. One of the most coolest things that I love is the track apps. The track apps is a really awesome feature where you're able to use an internal computer to measure your 0 to 60s, 0 to 100s, quarter mile, 8 mile, eighth mile. They even have braking performance, which I've actually never used. I've owned 2 prior Mustangs before this, and the interiors are really bad. They're really hard plasticky, I guess. They weren't great. Now, is this a Beamer, Benz, or Bentley here? No, but in the realm of what Mustangs used to be, the complaint I do have is there are where you put your knees kind of hit the console a little bit. Visibility is good. I think the visibility is really nice. I don't have a car seat here now, but my daughter does travel with me, and so does my wife and my dog on occasion, and we're quite comfortable. The trunk is big enough where I have enough room to put my stuff, and it's just a very nice car. No, I had to touch base on is the safety. Something came out earlier in this year about with the EU safety ratings. The EU crash test came out. It wasn't good, and if that's something on your list, make sure you give that. If you're cross shopping, you know, this is not the safest vehicle according to the EU standards. So please take that into consideration if you're going to get a Mustang, and if it's your only family car. This is my second car. I have a Ford Fusion, but you know, I wouldn't do this for a family. This is definitely like your own, you know, personal daily driver. Going through everything from the interior that I have very minimal issues with, going to the performance, which this is the fastest car I've ever owned, and then going through the ownership experience of insurance and what I pay a month with a lease, turning it to stock, things of that nature. It's served me well. I've gotten all my service and oil changes from my local Ford dealership, and it's been good. I've taken this car a lot of places. A lot of people, I've driven a lot of places and met a lot of other car Mustang EcoBoost fans and lovers with this car, and it's been great. And it's funny, it's not funny, but I see a lot of cars breaking down on YouTube from different YouTubers, and this particular Mustang EcoBeast, I call it EcoBeast, has been good to me, and I hope that the next owner will really appreciate it. I'll try to keep track of the VIN when it goes, but if you're in the market and it checks off your list for everything that you want the looks, you want to save the insurance, you want to save on the gas, you're not really worried about going to the drag strip and running 10s, which you can do in this, we gotta put the right money down, and you want a nice, comfortable, great looking daily driver, then definitely I think the EcoBoost is a great choice. I think it's a fun platform. I think it's here to stay. Please do check out my playlist for all the EcoBoost videos I have from all the modifications I've done. So definitely, if you're in the market, or if you're even an EcoBoost owner currently, you know, share your thoughts and what you think about it as a whole. Are you a proponent for EcoBoost, or are you somebody that says they're just eco booms and not eco beasts? But I hope this was helpful and informative. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. And this is your first time stopping by, I definitely appreciate if you would subscribe to stay on the journey with me. And as you know, it never ends. Peace.